Hello and welcome back to the Meet the Makers podcast. I am your host Jack Blanch, and right to the left of me is... Right? Happy New Year, everybody! Oh my goodness, 2021, here it is. We thought it'd never arrive, but thank goodness. So obviously we've been taking a break over the Christmas holidays and the New Year's period. Thank you so much, by the way, to everyone who came into the shop and ordered online. We have since, I don't know if you've heard the news, but we have since gone back into another lockdown, and so the web shop's been going crazy, and it's been really cool seeing on Instagram everyone picking up presents and giving them to their friends and their family, and seeing their responses. It's been really, really cool, and thank you so much again for supporting locally sourced and ethically made goods and products over here in Gloucestershire. It's now more than ever, it is more important to continue to support local businesses and keep an eye on each other and support each other, because we're all in this together now, and we're going into this new year lockdown and very uncertain. And you've heard all the other kind of like spiel that these big companies are kind of like shoving down your throat as to what's important right now. But we are very, very grateful because you guys are supporting us, and it really does mean the world. And we are hoping to get back to work on these podcast episodes. Because we shoot the intros to the podcast separately, we haven't managed to quite get all the episodes that we wanted to out yet, but we do have 3 more episodes in the pipeline, including one that we're shooting tomorrow, and we currently have Sibling Brewery for the gin distillers that you get in the shop coming up. We also have Mark Sweeting Photography, who goes through some photography prints. He's a new kind of guest that we haven't had on the show yet, someone who takes pictures and sells the prints in the shop, and there's a special deal coming on that one, brand new, very suitable for the beginning of 2021, so I'm looking forward to showing you guys that. And we also have an episode with the founder. We're calling this episode Meet the Founder, where we meet Clare finally. And Clare's just... If anyone watching the show already knows Clare, you know that she is a superhero of a woman, and without her, we wouldn't be having this lovely shop where we can supply the makers goods, but also we probably wouldn't have this podcast right now. So that is a very cool episode, and we get to know the history behind Made in Stroud and how it kind of came to be, and what kind of adventures her and Ry got up to back in the early days. So yes, there is more stuff coming out. Thank you for being patient. I wouldn't blame you if you went off and found a different podcast to listen to. But for those of you who are sticking around, more to come. And Happy New Year again. Make sure you stay home, stay safe, etc, etc, etc. And hopefully pick up a podcast episode now that you have the time, because I know that you have it now, and you have no excuse. Alright, cheers guys. If you'd like to pick up a product or pick up anything that we supply over in Made in Stroud, the web shop is still up and running, and we're doing click and collect, so you can find us over at madeinstroud.co.uk, or if you can follow us on Instagram, Made in Stroud Online Shop. The podcast now has an Instagram page, so if you can follow Meet the Makers PC on Instagram, and you can get loads of behind the scenes stuff, loads of quirky little videos and pictures that we've been taking over the period of time since we've been on the show. And if you're not watching this show on YouTube, then hopefully that'll give you a bit more of a picture as to what we're up to over here. As always, if you can subscribe to us on your favourite podcasting platforms, wherever that may be, and also check us out on YouTube and subscribe to us there, that would be amazing. The things that really help us out the most, if you want to continue supporting the podcast, because we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this anyway. But if you wanted to support us, subscribe to our channels and also leave a comment, leave a like. Give us some interaction. Let us know your thoughts on the podcast, what you like, what you don't like. We can take it. We're human beings, and how we can best keep on making content that you guys like, and what you want to see. Also, who you want to see next, and maybe you have some questions that you want us to ask them. That would be quite cool, actually. Something to do in the new year. Maybe some AMAs, and maybe we'll give a bit more of a shout out as to who's coming on the podcast soon, and what kind of questions you want us to ask them. Anyway, right, this was only going to be a quick catch up because I can't stand doing and seeing these long update videos as to what's coming, but it didn't feel fair to kind of like release a new episode of the podcast without saying Happy New Year, we made it, and all the rest of it. So thank you very much, guys. Back to our usual programming schedule very soon, and can't wait to show you guys what we have in store in the future. Right, cheerio, bye 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 bye.